Your audio is very low. I can barely hear you.
Okay. What about now?
Now better. It is better now.
Comfortable with English? Let me Telugu or Hindi.
Can you repeat that? What was that you were asking?
I was just asking if you guys are comfortable with English, or can I proceed with the local language, the Telugu or Hindi?
I'm okay with any of three languages, whether it Hindi or Telugu or English.
Okay, cool. Just give me a second. I will just share my screen and we'll get started. I'll not take much time, and I once again apologize for getting late. So I'm sharing my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Cool. So I'll start my
Yes.
introduction. So my name is Chiranjeevi. I'm from Kurnool itself. I have done my PGDM from Bangalore. Later on, I joined one of the big four firms, which is PwC. I worked there over 4.5 years. And later on, I moved to EY, Bermuda. Right now, I'm currently working for EY Bermuda, which is like a British territory. So right, international clients. So I just had some time, so keep back to India on some work, and so I'll be going to take part of Microcare Taxation as well. So the main agenda of this course or this class is to explain you what is US taxation, just giving a brief idea like what is US taxation and the job opportunities which we have in India or abroad once you are done with this course, or there are a few more things which I'll be going to explain, and teach information for the beginners, and what are the additional certification course which you can do to boost your career later on. So good till here?
Yes.
Cool. So I will be taking up the Q&A at the last 10 minutes. So feel free to put down your questions and you can ask me at the end once we are done with the topic. So there are different type of entities in the US taxation. So basically the job opportunities are more in let's say partnership related entities in US. In US, most of the firms do a partnership business. So basically you can get to know like more businesses or tax related entities related to partnership itself. And there are a few corporations as well, but mostly if you compare the opportunities which are available right now in the market, they are mostly open for the partnership related field. And again, in partnership, there are different type of entities and different type of businesses which a particular partnership will be doing. So in this course, I will be going to explain what are all those type of businesses a particular partnership will be doing, and which is the most critical thing a partnership need to consider, how the taxation rules are there for the partnership and all. And of course, we'll be covering the basic information related to the partnership as well. So then there are different type of forms which are partnership. So generally in US tax, 65 form is related to the partnership. So there are, let's say, like I'm not sure if you have filed a return in India. So usually in the US, there will be different type of form numbers which we will be giving to different type of entity. Let's say like for example, if it's a partnership, then it is called 1065. If it's a corporation, then it is called 1120. And based on that, there are different type of forms. But in this course, we'll be mostly covering 1065 partnership related information and basic information related to the other type of entities like corporation. Are we clear till now?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. So apart from the theoretical structure, I'll be touch basing on you on different type of softwares. So all the big fours, like if so big fours as PwC, Deloitte, EY, and KPMG. So the combined four companies are called as the big four firms. So there is a common software which is used across all these entities that is used to prepare K1s, like K1s. I will touch base on that information later on. So basically to prepare returns, we will use a particular software which is common across all the big four firms. Where about this software, like how to prepare a return using this software, then you will be able to survive in any of the for a particular period of time. So I'll be going to explain you in detail in the course once you join in the course, and during the classes I'll be explaining you more about the use partnership returns, how we will be preparing and all. Not only theory, but I will be bringing my personal laptop and I will explain you how the software works, and I will give you the hands-on experience. Like you can also use my laptop for some time, and you can use and see by yourself how the software works and prepare the returns. So going to the next slide. So again, yeah. So I'll be conducting different type of simulations as well, and I'll be conducting regular tests. So this makes you, better how to understand the, not only understanding the theory, but also you'll be getting more information by doing some practical sessions as well. So do you have any?
No.
So I'll just try to show how the forms looks like, just to give a basic understanding. So in India, generally the finance minister and all the like the departments related to finance ministry will be handling all the income tax related rules. So similarly, we do have a body in US. It is called IRA. So they regulate all the tax rules for US citizens or the US partnerships or the entities over there in US. So if you just, there is a website. So if you just go to the website, you will be able to find different type of information. So I'll just walk you through regarding the 1065 form right now. Just I will give you a basic information. So this is how a US partnership tax looks like. And if you see at the top left, it says 1065. This means this particular form is related to the partnership. So each type of entity will be filing the return, but the format will be different. So partnership, this will be the format, and for if you see for corporations, the format will be different, and top left the number will change. So here it's 1065, and if you're going for the corporation, then it will be 1120 and so on. Like for individuals, we do have 1041 and 1042. So what is this form? Like this form will give basic information about your partnership. If you read this form, so name of the partnership, let's say if it's like XYZ partnership, then you will get the name of the partnership here, XYZ LLP or LLC. There are some exceptions. LLC can also be a part of, can be called as partnership. So those rules I'll be explaining you once we get into the classes. And just address, let's say if it's like Kurnool or Hyderabad, then how we enter our address. So similarly, you can enter there. So all this information will be related to the US address, like New York, Down Street and all. So So what type of business we are in, so that particular partnership information you can enter it here. So product or service or any other type. And in US, for each type of business, there will be a particular code. So that code will be entering it here over there on the top left. If you see C, question C, like business code number. So here you can enter. This is the section where you can enter the business code under C. So on. So generally, if you are an accounting student, you will be able to know like accrual method. So generally, all the accounting firms or all the partnerships or all the firms will be following accrual method only. And there are few entities which will be following cash method as well. So based on the method which is being chosen by the particular partnership, this option needs to be selected. And initial year, if it's in first year, like let's say a business has started in 2023, then that type of business is marked as initial year because that's the first time they are entering into the partnership. And in sometimes the partnership will be dissolved. Let's say a partnership is going to dissolve in the year 2023 and this is the final year, so we'll just mark them as 2020 final return here. So now those are the basic information, and the terminology we use in the Big Four is demographics. So all the information which I explained right now, these all information is called as demographics. That's the terminology we use in the Big Fours. So coming to the below section here, you can see if you just read it over, it says like gross receipts, balance, cost of goods sold, gross profit, and also it's just self-explanatory. So if you just read, then you need to enter the particular number, or if you have, let's say, gross receipts of sales, then if you have $1 lakh, then you just need to update the number. But where you will be getting $1 lakh, all those calculation will be done in separate Excel. So that I'll be explaining in detail once you join the classes. This is a form where we will be getting ready-made information. So that ready-made information, to get that ready-made information, you need to do different type of calculations. Of course, the client will be providing us some information about their business, and based on that business information, we'll be doing different type of calculations, and then we will arrive at the different classifications. Let's say if there is particular income, then how that income needs to be classified, if that is a dividend income or it's an interest income or if it is a capital gain, etc. All those things we will be able to judge once we get the information from the client and after doing the calculations. And all those calculations, how we will be doing, I'll be explaining once you join the classes over here. Are we good till now?
Yes.
Cool. So basically this particular return will be having 5 pages mainly. So let's say a partnership will be having different type of partners. So in US, let's say again, it's not compulsory all the partners should be from US itself. So some partners can be from India, some partners can be from Canada or different countries. So again, those type of info, if you, in case you have a different type of partners from different countries, all those information should be filled up here. So again, all those information will be provided by the client at the end of the day, and you just need to analyze and update the information accordingly in this schedules. So once you scroll down, so all these are questions, the government will be trying to get to know what type of partners you have, what type of income you have, what type of forms you're going to file, what type of business you are particularly doing. All those type of information, the IRS will be trying to get to know from all the first 3 pages. Okay, and so coming to this section, this is called Schedule K, the main part of the return where you will be entering all the numbers. Like if you see here, interest income for the line 5, and line 6 there is dividend, line 8 net short-term capital gains, long-term capital gains, and so on. And let's say if you have capital gains in your partnership, just read out line 8, so net short-term capital gain or loss, and in bracket it's mentioned attached Schedule D. So what does it mean? So if you have a short-term capital gain, again the IRS will ask you to provide additional information related to that short-term capital gains. So there will be one more form which you need to file to the IRS, telling that you got this particular short-term capital gains from this source, and you need to be able to justify your source of income or loss. So see type of forms, if you just go through this page, there in brackets, it's written, if you look at this line 10, attach form 4797, and similarly, there will be a few more forms we'll be explaining once we get into the course in detail. So right now, I'm just going to give a basic information how this will be there, like what is the return and all. And at the end of the day, of course, a partnership will be having some assets and liabilities. So this is the place where you will be able to report all your assets and liabilities to the government, which is like IRS, to the US. Are we good till here?
Yeah.
So cool. So I'll just go back to the PPT once more. So I'll be talking about, see, once you are done with this course and you have joined any particular company and you're pursuing your career over there, and still you want to boost your career, or you want to grow your package, or you want to, you know, or if you're planning for abroad options, then if you have an EA or CPA, then it's very easily. I will explain to you what is EA and what is CPA. So first, coming to CPA, it's in India, but the course is not difficult as CA, because CPA will be having again the multiple choice option. It's not a theoretical exam. You will be having mix of things in the CPA. It's a 4 subject. It will be having 4 subjects. So if you're clearing 4 subjects, then you will be getting a certification called CPA, which is like equal to CA in US. I'm not going to touch base more information on CPA, because if you are interested, you can contact me personally. I'll explain you more in detail, because there are a lot of rules and regulations you need to follow for that. Right now, I'm just going to give a basic information regarding that. But if you are looking at to do just a certification course and still to boost your career in US taxation, then you can choose for enrolled agent. It is just, again, it will be having 3 papers. One is related to individuals, one is related to partnerships, one is related to corporations. These are the 3 entities which you can see in the US taxation. So all these 3 subjects will be covered in EA. Am I audible, guys?
No, you are right.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes, yes, you can continue. No, you are right.
Cool. So EA will be having 3 papers. You can write whenever you want. It's not like compulsory you need to write all the 3 papers at once. You can clear 1 paper. You can wait for 18 months, I believe, to clear the 2nd paper, and later on again 18 months to clear the 3rd paper. So if you are having an EA also, you will be getting better options, not only in India, but also in abroad. And in India, if you have any of these certificates, then of course your package will be higher than the normal one who will be having just an MBA or BCom degree. Now coming to the opportunities, which is like there in the US taxation. It's not only US taxation related to the US industry. We do have a lot of openings, not only in Big Fours, but all the different firms. Like Big Fours, I believe everyone should be aware about the Big Fours. But right now, from the past 2 years, it's not only Big Fours. There are different type of firms. Like now, it's Big Six. There are a few more companies which have been added to the list. So there are many options for us to explore and join the companies over there. So they are looking for a people who is skilled, who is right now in the market. I will tell you like the difference between attending this course and the student who is there outside, who has just done their bachelor's or just done their MBA and then going to join the firm. So I'll tell you the difference between the person who has attended this course and the students who are there outside. So here you will be getting to learn about the US taxation particularly, and what type of softwares you'll be using in the big fours or any other type of companies, what uh, type of return you will be filing, what type of information you need to be aware to become an US, to pursue a career in US taxation. But whereas if you compare to a student who has just done his MBA, then they will be able to know only few basic things about the partnerships or corporation, just the definitions, but they will be not having any type of knowledge related to the US tax or any type of thing related to the US taxation industry. So, but here you will be getting to know all the things, and theoretically as well as practically. So that's the best advantage you'll be getting after joining this course. So do you have any other questions for me?
Should we ask now or should we wait till the end?
You can go on now. We are done almost. I'm open for questions. You can go on.
Okay, so if you go back on the top for the first screen, or actually, can you show that form that you were showing us?
Sure.
1065 or whatever.
Mhm.
If you can, please.
Yeah, just give me a second. Yeah.
So
Is this the one?
so I
Yeah.
mean, it's no, can you go on top? I can understand this, but what is the term US partnership income? What is that translate to? That means that you are doing it, you are able to do the tax for other people. Is that correct?
Yeah, let's say I'll just give a practical example. Let's say there are 4 people in US. I'll not name them. A, B, C, D are the 4 people in US. They have formed an partnership for doing trading. Let's say like trading is their main business, or trading or investing is their main business. Let's say they trade or invest in stocks. So that is
Okay.
their main business. So they will be involved in that business. But at the end of the day, they will not file their return, because obviously in US, HNIs will be performing different type of businesses. So trading and investing will be done mostly by the HNIs. So now they will not fill their return on their own, because the US government, unlike India, the US government will not accept if you are going to file the return on your own unless you provide all the supporting documents and calculations, which is not an easy task for any individual or a partnership to maintain all those records and do all the calculations or submit the valid proofs to the government supporting their income or loss for a particular year. So now what does this partnership does? They will hire a person. Like let's say in India, we go to a CA, we provide all our information and the CA will be able to calculate. And at the end of the day, they will tell this is your particular taxable income for the year end. And this is what you can claim from the government if you have already paid an excess tax. So in the same way, if you connect the same points in the US terminology, so here the partnership will go to Big Four. Let's say the partnership now has come to EY. So EY, they will come and they will tell that this is the this is the partnership. This particular, they are involved in trading and investing business, and all the documents will be submitted to EY. And you are part of EY now. So what you will do? So let's say you are handling the team over there in EY. You will collect all the documents from ABCD partnership, and you will analyze all the information. It's not only documents. Document will be containing, let's say LPA, and I mean the partnership agreement and all those type of information. Again, we call them as demographic. Now, second main information is you are involved in a trading business, which is like day-to-day activity, or which is like more frequent. Trading will be done more frequently, unlike like a traditional business. It's not like you invested some money in a particular business and you are just sitting over there. It's not a traditional business. Trading is something like you will do on day-to-day basis, or at least in a week you will be doing 3 to 4 times, right, the business activities. So there will be, the transactions will be more in this type of business. So it's not easy for the partnership. So they will come to you, you will take all the information. Let's say today ABCD investments in ABCD partnership has purchased $1 lakh worth Microsoft shares. So now again, within a week, the 1 lakh worth dollar shares has been gone to 50,000. So now the partnership need to know what type of benefit they are going to get, because there is a loss. But still at the end of the day, there are some rules which explains you that you can take some rebate, or you can get some exemptions if you are under loss. But again, within a month, if you're going to purchase Microsoft shares for 50,000, if you're going to sell it for 1,50,000, then you are at the profit of $50,000. So here there is some tricky thing. You purchase 1 lakh shares of Microsoft, and within a week it went to the loss. Though there is a loss, you were able to predict the market. You again purchase 50,000 worth shares from the Microsoft itself, and after a month it went back to 1,50,000. So you are there in the profit situation actually, if you compare the whole situation. But now there are two cases. One is at loss case, which is like 1 lakh worth shares became to 50,000. The other one is at profit case. 50,000 worth shares went to 1,50,000. Now you cannot go to government and tell that there is a profit, so I will be paying the profit for the things whatever I have gained, and I need to take some exemptions as well, because I incurred losses. The 1 lakh worth shares went down to 50,000. So if you go to the IRS, the US government, and tell this case, they will tell, they will send back you telling, get back all the proofs. So there is a concept called wash sales, because the US government will not allow you to take the exemption in case you are trading in the same security and getting loss in the first case and getting income in the second case. Then US government will not allow you to take exemptions. So different rules will be there, different type of calculations will be involved. So the partnership will not be able to do at the end of the day on their own. So that's the reason we as a big four, or any as a tax consultant, we will be collecting all this information. We will analyze, we'll give to the partnership telling, as per analysis, this is what we have done, and this is what you will be getting as exemption. This is what your taxable income at the end of the day. And again, in ABCD, it's not like you'll be having all the partners of equal share. Again, they will be based on your agreement. Partner A may be getting 50% of the profit. Partner B may be getting 30%, and rest of the them can be divided among themselves. And again, for losses, it will be different. So all the different things will be involved in this particular analysis. All those things will be done by us as a tax consultant. At the end of the day, we will file the return to the IRS. This return is the end stage. Before doing the return, you will be doing a lot of calculations, which will be mostly Excel based. And again, you will be getting all the information from client only. Based on those client provided information only, you will be doing calculations, and then you will get some numbers, and all those numbers will be fed up in this particular form, and then it will be submitted to the government, which is IRS. Are we clear?
Yeah, but if I go to layman, this you're talking about stock is just for the stock purpose, or I can, once I do this course, will I be able to do the tax for anyone like who's working for Google as an engineer?
You can do the filings for anyone, but at the end of the day, it's basic that you need to understand what type of business they are in and what rules are applicable for.
Okay. And then one of the things that I noticed that even in IT, even that they say that they don't need a degree or anything. What about in this case in US? Will they ask for any degree? What if the person does not have a degree? Then what will happen?
So we can go back to the CPA course or EA. So can you just give me a background about yourself, like what type of degree you have currently?
Nothing. I just completed my graduation long time ago, and
I can give you more better picture about the India. In India, it's like you need to have a BCom, at least a commerce graduate, to enter into this industry, because that's the basic rule to enter into any type of accounting firm. You should be from a commerce or accounting background. And additionally, if you have any of these certificates, let's say you are from non-commerce background, but you still have an EA or CPA certification, then you will be considered as an exception. and you can enter this industry, because having a commerce background or accounting background is one step, but if let's say you are a BBA or art student, but still you have a CPA certificate, then that's more than enough for you to enter this industry.
This one is to get the job, but if I need to do my own, once I do a course from you, and I can do on my own business kind of thing, right? Can I do that?
See, again, it again depends on the experience what you will be gaining. It's not that once you attended this course you can just set up your own firm. You can set up if you have the enough confidence or experience, you feel that you will be able to satisfy your clients. But personally, I would say you need to have some experience working for an industry. I'm not sure from where you are, but if you consider the case in India, let's say a student who is doing a CA, ideally the course is designed in such a way that once they are done with IPCC, which is like intermediate, they need to have a 2-year practical experience where they will be working under a experienced chartered accountant. The reason why they will be working under experienced chartered accountant is they will be able to learn a lot more things in practical once they have things under their control. Once they are working under a particular CA, there will be different type of case studies for them in live, and they will be having hands-on experience on all the different cases. But if you just complete your course and you are doesn't matter, even though you are a rank holder, and if you don't have a practical knowledge at the end of the day, then it's not going to benefit you.
Okay.
Sir, what is the duration of this course?
Sorry,
Duration. How much time? Duration. 3 months or 3
duration.
months?
So this can be done in 30 to 40 days, the course. But in case if you are looking to get this course done, I think you can in less than 30 or 40 days, I think you can talk to the academy, and they may help you in getting the course, like special classes or something like that, and they will be able to help you get the course done before the course period.
And
After
how much?
complete of this course, should I get the job in India? Like after
I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear you. Can you just speak out loud?
the course complete చేశాక నాకు జాబ్ వచ్చేస్తుంది జాబ్ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు కదా లైక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ అటెండ్ చేసి
Yeah, I think the institute will be helping you, and they will be able to better answer you for all this.
ఓకే
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, the main agenda of this course is the institute will be helping you to secure job in any one of the firms. And then once you're done with this course, then you will be able to secure your job. And I believe the institute will also be providing support for you in attending the interviews, and will helping you in different things, as well as grooming, as well as how to prepare for an interview. Getting course details is one step, and attending the interviews the as well, in cracking the interviews, and what type of questions they will be asking you, and how you need to be prepared yourself. All those things we will be helping you over.
And how much is going to cost me if I join the course?
I'm sorry, I'm just an instructor over here.
Okay. No worries.
Akram should be able to give you more information.
Okay, no worries. I will contact him.